Yeah, dude, super glad to get on with you today. Time, super valuable asset. I do appreciate your time. I know we got about 45 minutes or so here. So I want to dive right in. We already spoke yesterday. I got a really good understanding of your guys' dealership. Today, we want to look through your pages together, a little bit of that kind of stuff, and then kind of dive into some of the results we've been having and give you all the information you need to take it up to the next step. Okay? Cool, man. How's everything going today?
Busy, busy, busy. I've been running like a dog.
Good, dude. Good, good, good. You guys having a busy month?
Not really. I would say just average.
Just starting to pick up.
Yeah, we're like 40 to 50 a month. And I would say right now we might be at a car a day or a little over a car a day, which would be a below average month.
Okay, so let me just get you pulled up here. So, what would, just as I get into this, I'm going to share my screen here and look at your Facebook page and stuff like that, show you some of the stuff we do. But what would a win be today, just so I can make sure we're on the same page? What were you hoping to get today, to achieve, to know? Was there any specific questions? That way I can make sure to address that and we can just go straight to the heart.
Sure. As far as this call
Yeah.
goes, additional information, actionable next steps, and some type of understanding of the whole picture. Are we looking to drill in on a cost per click? Do we narrow into a cost per acquisition? What does that look like? Blah 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 blah. Just information I can show to the boss man and hopefully get rolling.
Cool, man. Cool, cool, cool. So I know you're busy, so I'll just kind of go through this briefly. Website looks good. Standard cars for sale website, right?
Yep, nothing special.
Yep, yep. But that's all you really need if you start driving through with the different funnels and stuff that I'm going to show you. You don't really need that crazy of a website because the website shouldn't be a main driver anyways. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday, making this look a little bit more lively. Did you check out Lakeway Autos by chance?
So I didn't go to their Facebook page, but I went to their Facebook ad library. It looks like
Mm.
they've got some specific vehicle listings that
Yep.
they're paying for, and then one video that they use or put some money behind.
Yeah, we do all that. So we manage all that for them, whole strategy, everything. But they post a lot more pictures of people, and this is huge. So we love to see this. This just makes their page look a little bit more lively and active. So that was the tip I wanted to make sure to give you. But as far as everything else goes, let me just check on your page. Let's see, 264 likes. Doesn't really matter too much.
We
Reviews. You
Our
have some
reviews are
good
not
reviews.
good. Our
Oh,
reviews aren't the best on Facebook.
you have a decent amount of reviews though, so definitely we should try to bury all these people that aren't. These guys are legit. This is a different profile. It's like a profile of guys I manage. You know Andy Elliott?
Yeah,
Yeah, I run the ads for his top sales guys. So
right.
like I build their whole program and stuff. So that's why you just got a comment from the Elliott Training Academy. But yeah, man, so we want to work on that. We want to position you guys a little bit better, look a little bit more alive, show the inside. Yeah, I think you'd actually make some really kick-ass videos because you understand this stuff and you're a little bit like that younger demographic. So, we just got to build it up and get it to the point where it's a page that can be an asset for you guys. So let me just show you what we got for you here, man, how everything breaks down. I'll just go through this kind of quick, man, to keep it relevant for you, but give you an idea of the pitch. Okay. So these are three different dealership screenshots here from all 1 month who all sold 19 to 20 extra cars their first in this 30 days with us. So the first one here, this is their first 30 days. This is that Lakeway Auto Sales. The ads that I showed you that you looked at in the ads library, we generated 423 leads for $3.45 per lead and generated them 23 sales at a $63 cost per acquisition. And so that's been incredible. These guys, Garden City, they just had a record month with us, 20 cars sold, and they're super happy. They've been with us almost 3 years now. And then these guys, they had an amazing month too. This was actually after just 3 weeks. They sold 19 cars at $66 a purchase. So it was all with one system, and that's the Shift Social 3.0. So I'll just show you how this works, man. Obviously, you know a little bit about my story. We work with a ton of people, yada, yada. You get it. Okay, Garden City, here's the type of ads we do for them. All right, simple ads. Okay, you're not going to see any of the generic dealer crap that you see all over social media. This stuff is dialed. Okay, this has a no like and trust factor. These social media videos, you'll notice 587 likes, 92 comments, and 70 shares. I've got about 15 videos doing this kind of metrics for this guy, and he sells about a car a day just from these videos. People walk in every day, they're like, oh, they recognize him. They're like, hey, that's the guy from the video. Oh, what's up, David? Because he makes these videos. And the video script is super easy. He's just like, if you got low credit, no credit, or bad credit, listen up. I'll help you get approved. I'll be your voice to the bank. Soup to nuts. We'll get you done. And you can see I've generated them 1,261 test drive appointments, over 5,823 leads, 1,600 inbound phone calls, 8,000 texts. We've sent out 106,000 text messages for them in the past 2.5 years since I've been working with them. So cool stuff. And in that time period too, you'll see this 45K. It's closer to 60 now. That 60K, we turn into 350 tracked cars sold through our program for them. And that's not all their sales. Of course, they're doing their other business, but this is just in one department, special finance. We took them from 15 sales a month to total to 30 to 35, 40 sales a month. So with the scripts, with the videos, we have a template we give you guys. We teach you how to do them. We implement that into your dealership because it's the best kind of ad strategy that nobody can copy, nobody can take from you, nobody can replicate, and only you can do it. You're going to get higher quality leads, more contact rate, and more people that are coming in to buy because they're going to say, oh, I saw your video on Facebook. I know this because I've tested this in 15 other dealerships that made videos and they all crush. Okay. And they all report amazing things. This lady, she was able to get a 200% increase in sales and exposure within 30 days. She's like, people are so excited. See the girl from the video. I feel like a local celebrity, yada, yada. And there's where you see that 60,000 screenshot, 2.3 mil or 2.9 million impressions, 1.3 million video plays, 1,168 appointments scheduled, and so on and so forth. The average cost per appointment that we're getting them is about $52 cost per appointment. Average cost per lead about $8. So I show you that because that's what this stuff can build up into. And here's these guys too, just so you know. Just so you know, I'm not totally full of crap. I'll show you this guy saying it himself.
Ultimately, with the system, been phenomenal. And I can tell you, not only have people coming in and they're like, "That's the guy." They're like, they recognize me. They're coming over to me. They're telling me. And there was a customer of quite a few customers that have been coming from locations that we never would have tapped into.
Boom. And then I went and saw him.
I visited one of my long-standing hundreds of sales, not sales, Mr. Benjamin Sporn and Mr. David, the Loner Ranger themselves. Guys, what's it been like working with the Shift Social?
Absolutely incredible. These are super high quality. You gotta work with these guys.
Thanks.
It's been amazing, very professional, very happy with the services, right?
You hear that, guys? And look at all these. What are these, David?
These are folders. These are all clients that have been taking their cars.
Let's go.
All right. So, and here's some other ads we run for them. You can check them out in the ads library too if you want. They're spending about $2,600. This is their record month. They spent $2,600 with us. We generated them 550 new leads, 120 appointments, 110 inbound calls, and they sold 20 cars at a cost per acquisition of, I believe it was like $180 or something like that. So yeah, and these other two, same thing, man. So what I did is I cherry picked one dealership that's very heavy subprime, one dealership that doesn't really do subprime, and another dealership that's more like franchise, like new cars and only prime. So this is the dealership that doesn't really do a lot of subprime. They're more mid. And I already showed you, you've seen their ads in the ads library. This is 367 leads. Look, July 1st to July 30th, 1,400 ad spend, and they sold 23 cars. We know they sold the 23 cars because we actually take their sold customer list and input it into our software. And when we do that, it runs a matchback report and it'll tell you if somebody clicked on your ad and then they bought a car from you, the exact timeline, every website they clicked or every site page that they clicked on your site, every ad they clicked, the whole process will be tracked up to the point that they bought a car. So you have that. It's a tracking system we put on your website. And then once a month, you just send us that export, we import it into our software, and then we'll give you a comprehensive report that shows you an entire digital tracking footprint where all these leads are coming from. because we found a lot of dealerships, they were like, they didn't know if things were working because they weren't asking their customers like, where'd you hear about us? And then like they would just think it's a walk-in when really it came directly from ads. So now we don't have that problem.
Sure.
So yeah, man. So, and then this is the last one I'll show you, and then any questions you got. But yeah, we ran this guy's ads in Vietnamese. He said there's a big Vietnamese population around here we want to tap into. And so like we can do this in Spanish, Portuguese, any different language where there's like a culture of people that are in that area that are working. We had 10 deals come from just this one ad. Vietnamese salesperson, Vietnamese text, that's it. Okay. And then we did like find your next vehicle and the inventory based stuff. So this is what we manage on a day-to-day basis. We send people to a calendar for you. These guys got 19 schedules. And this is what we manage. We manage all your Facebook and Instagram ads all across Meta. We manage the qualification and filtration process for you. And then we also manage the lead follow-up and conversion working with your teams. Okay. So I'm going to pause right here and just see what kind of questions you've got, man. Is this what you were hoping for? What do you think so far? You can tell me.
Tell me a little bit more about your CRM. So lead flow goes to where, and it's worked off of what, from what phone number?
Yeah, so that's a pretty good question. So what we do is let me just show you in this let me just show you right here. So our automated follow-up system is three parts, right? We've got the speed to lead, the 60-second three-way follow-up strategy. When somebody comes in, we have a 60-second process. They're going to get text, ringless voicemail, email right away. And then it goes into a 7-day drip sequence and then yearly follow-up. The way that it works is whenever somebody clicks on your ad or your lead, they're going to be put into our system that you'll be able to manage from an app on your phone. Now, it's totally optional how deep into this you guys go. A lot of companies, they come to us and they're like, hey, we already have all that. It's already hard enough to get my guys to use what we got. We don't want to do that. That's fine. But the people that do the best with us, they actually get fully invested in our app. They start dialing things in on there and they find that it's way, way better and more efficient for their process. So we custom tailor the solution to fit you and we get in where we fit in, is what I always like to say. But this is everything that's included in the scale 3.0. So we'll either give you
Quick pause, Nate. Quick
Yep.
pause. Question
Yep.
for you. The CRM you use, who is it? Did you make it? Is it proprietary? What is it?
Yeah, so it's proprietary in a sense that we've built out all the automations, customizations, and we've piloted it for dealerships. I've been working
Sure.
with it since 2018. But
Sure.
the actual platform that we're built on is called High Level, and
Okay.
it's a. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, I've been using High Level since 2018 and we built our whole infrastructure on there. Now they got 2 million users. And the thing is you could go directly to high Level and buy a subscription and you'd have nothing. You wouldn't have any email automation, you wouldn't have any funnels, you wouldn't have anything. We've already built all that stuff out and we customize it for you and we plug it directly into your dealership.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
So I currently use Selly. I have no automations. I have no loyalty to Selly. No, it's a Selly. I have no loyalty. I have no automations, no email sequences, nothing. I use it simply so leads don't get lost. I think I currently pay $250 a month. I'm not opposed to switching. Can I integrate my current lead flow into what'd you say? A high level?
Fifth CRM. Yeah. High Level. Yeah, 100%. And that's what we want you to do. So we can actually get it to where all your website leads, like we can make it so that this like there's a form on here that goes to High Level.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to do that. And I would assume with my other guys, Car Gurus, Carfax, yada yada yada.
Yep.
Same thing.
Yeah, we feed leads through ADF format. So that's just my team will help you set that up when
Very good.
and then all your leads come into an app and it's got all these automations. So you'll have one app on your phone where all your leads will come into and you can have your sales guy in there as well. And you guys can either do a round robin system, but it's really clean tracking.
Good. Okay. So CRM, that's out of the way. The only other big question that comes to my mind is, so obviously we've got ad spend. You make no money on ad spend, I don't think. Well, I say this. do you guys just charge a management fee, or do you
Yep.
charge a percentage of money spent?
Yeah, we just do a management fee. That way, as you scale your ads, your marginal cost doesn't go up from us. So
Okay.
what we do is flat retainer plus a setup fee the first month. You cover ad spend, and
Yep.
then we just work with you over time. And actually, this is all the deliverables that are included. Just to go over the quick five, it's custom strategy built for you so it works for you. We craft campaigns, 30 to 50 different variations of ads at any given time. We do all the graphic editing, the video scripting, and the video editing. And then obviously the distribution. We set up a qualification filter for you. That's kind of on two. Three, speed to lead to make sure no lead slips through the cracks. So we got that in the CRM, automatic text, all that stuff's going to be set up. Level up
Yep.
your software, like I said, mobile dashboard. You've got the desktop version as well, sale tracking attribution system, and we give you unlimited access plus training and support to the platform, so you can build on it, you can layer on it, you can add your existing database in there. It's got review management, whole ton of stuff. All that's to help you elevate your dealership. We do that by doing strategy calls with you once a month, constantly being available inside of our communications channel, and helping you to diversify and scale 10x where you are. So that's everything that's included. I'll tell you the price in a second, but just tell me, what do you think of the program? Does it sound like something that would help you guys get to the next level? And if not, you can tell me, and that's okay. I won't be insulted, I promise.
No, dude, honestly, of no use to me. Appreciate it though.
Yep, anytime, brother.
No, I love it. My whole goal is to have a little bit more control of my lead flow, what my costs are. Uh, excuse me, brother. No, I want to be in control of what I'm spending and what the output of that is.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, man. And with being on the third party listing sites, like, you just don't know. They're getting that stuff for so cheap. This is a way that you can get in there and really control that market, as you know.
It's a race to the bottom with the prices, which
Yep.
sucks.
Yep.
And it's flip a coin and hopefully you get a lot of leads this month because you're in
Yep.
zero control of it. So no, I love it. Let's keep rolling.
And it's hey, I'm gonna call you and tell you that the price is gonna triple. I haven't increased price on anybody. I got people that are paying me $500 a month from they started 5 years ago, and I'm just like,
Dude, if
You know.
my dad was in here right now, he'd go on a rant. It's every fucking year with car gurus.
dude, they're basically extorting at this point.
Yeah, I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole, but it's pretty.
Well, cool, man. So one thing that we do to just help you out, take the risk away from you, and this in your situation helps too when you're kind of getting other people involved for the decision. What we do is spend 2x dollar for dollar return on investment within 90 days, or we work for free. Okay. So that means after 3 months, whatever you paid us in retainer plus ad spend and gross profit, you'll make double that. And if we actually pencil out the math, it's not even crazy at all. So think about it like this. Let's just do where is this at? Okay, 5. What's your average, like, if you had to tell me, most of my dealers are average ballpark like $2,800 to $3,500 cost per gross profit average per car.
Somewhere around there.
Let's say 3K. So let's just say you're spending 5K a month total between what you pay me and the advertising. I'm not saying that's what it is, but let's just say it is. 5K times 3, that's going to be 15K over 90 days. You put 15K into the ads, we're going to guarantee you 30K. Okay, so times 2, 30K. 30, let's do divided by 3K. That's 10 deals. Okay, so 10 deals divided by 3 months, that's 3.3 deals a month. If I can't get you at least 3 to 5 deals a month, I shouldn't be in this business. I should just close down my LLC, go back to detailing cars, or maybe drive Uber. Right? Like so what we do is like the guarantee, it kind of like it props it up to be like, dang, that's a ton of value, but really it's manageable, reasonable expectations. I don't want to just get you a 2x and help you close 4 extra deals a month. I want to help you close 10, 15, 20 extra deals a month. But I know that if you give me $1 and I give you back 2, you're going to keep giving me dollars. And that's the premise. So if not after 90 days, if you guys aren't able, and it's not like, hey, we lost money on this deal because we had to cut it short, or, whatever Or if you guys are losing on gross profit, like we're going to still count that as a win. If you guys have a bunch of appointments through the door, but for some reason they're not buying with you guys, we're still going to count those as wins. But if for some reason there's zero leads, zero sales, zero anything, then we're going to work for free until you get that 30K gross profit, which is 10 deals, even if I have to fly out there and help you guys close 10 deals myself. Okay, I've done it before, not because I had to, but because I wanted to at an old store I used to work at. And so, yeah, man, like that's our risk reversal. Okay. Do you got any questions on that?
No.
Pretty straightforward. Yeah. And yeah, man. So this is everything that's included, kind of like the same things that I was talking to you about before. Process, sign up, 7-day launch period. Month 1, we're testing. Month 2, we're refining. And month 3, we're scaling. It's $22.50 a month plus a setup fee of $1,000. Ad spend is separate, minimum of $50 a day. I'll tell you what, I do really want to work with you guys. I know you'll crush it for this. So what I'll do is if you sign up by Friday at noon, or let's go Friday 6 p.m. EST, then I'll waive the setup fee. So then it's just $22.50 a month. And ad spend, I'd recommend for you guys anywhere between $50 to $100 a day. You can go higher, you can go lower. We're not gonna take any margin off that.
As far as I look at deliverables from a cost per lead, there's uncontrollables for you. Whether or not my sales staff is horrible, my inventory is poorly recon. There's several uncontrollables. So cost per close is really not fair for you to be accountable to. But if I'm signing up for roughly $2K a month in ad spend plus $2K in management of those ads, what am I looking at from like a cost per lead perspective?
Yeah, conservatively, $7 to $15 cost per lead. That's like within KPI. And there are times where we get it a lot lower. We get a bunch of $5 leads. And then there's times where we get $25 leads. But for the most part, 90% of the time, it's between $7 to $15 cost per lead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any metrics for amongst all of your dealerships you work with, tying in cost per lead and the closing rate and what it looks like for a cost per acquisition from your ad money spent?
Yeah, closing rate from our service is about 8 to 10% of the leads that we generate.
Noted.
Yep. Sometimes it can be less. Obviously, like you said, there's the uncontrollables, in dealerships. There's some people that they just got a guy on the phone who's kind of just like not good. But, I mean, like outside of that, in general, it's 8 to 10% closing rate. Especially like subprime is a lot higher if you can get them, funded. Prime is too if you got the right inventory. So it's like it's just advertising. It's just getting things out in front of more people, and then not only advertising but actually tracking on the back end.
So as far as the ads itself go, give me a little bit more information, but let me also prompt you with a question that will tailor your answer. So what we believe, my dad and I, is our niche of inventory. Obviously, if you look at our website, everything's like $8,000 to $15,000 is really where it's at. A couple oddballs for cheaper, a couple oddballs that are more expensive, but by and large, we are $8,000 to $15,000 between SUVs, trucks, and sedans. Like literally, we really don't go above 15 or below 8 by and large. So what we're catering to is mom and dad's buying their kids' first car. We're catering to, I hate to say this, but kind of poor people buying a car. And of course, subprime too. Either way, we could hyper focus our text when speaking to this demographic because there's really only 2 or 3 that we're dealing with. People buying a cheap car, people buying a cheap truck, and people buying for their kid. How customizable is it? Like, is it just here's money and you do what you do for every other dealership, or is it an inside look and then you cater accordingly?
That's a great question. So actually, we rely on your insight about your market, about your dealership, about the way you guys are set up, and then we customize everything. So
Okay.
my designer is going to go through and we'll make headlines, we'll make graphics that are all aligned with your target audience. And I think you bring up a really good point. Like we don't want to, it would be stupid. Like imagine if you hired me and then I pull up an ad and it's like ready to buy a nicer, newer vehicle, and everybody's like, and you've got older years, like it
A
wouldn't
2014 Verano with 120,000 miles. It's just like,
exactly. So then you'd get the right people reaching out for the wrong inventory or vice versa. So yeah, so no, we have to customize it in order for it to work. So we're going to talk about, the value, the quality, the recon, the lower mile, nice prize pieces here, family owned. All those things we're going to fit in for you. And on your onboarding call, we'll get more data from you too, as far as like, hey, what do you want to see in these campaigns? What ideas do you have? Here's some of our best ones. Here's an example of a dealership that's kind of like you guys. Do you like this? Do you hate this? What offer, like it's a full collaboration. We come in as your back end marketing team. Like we're not like a lot of, V12 and well, I shouldn't throw somebody on the bus, but some of the people that in the space, it's like a conveyor belt. They're just going to slap together some basic ads for you. We're
yeah.
very customized. We're very high touch. Once I get to 100 dealerships, I'm at 40 right now. I'm not taking on a single other dealership. Like I'm just gonna rotate. I want to just get like a lifetime built of really cool dealerships that are really awesome and help take them to the next level. I got a good team. They'll work for you. They are freaking sick, dude. And honestly, like I don't want to be carters. I don't want to work with 3,000 dealerships. So you guys get in with us now. We're gonna take care of you. You take care of us, and I know this is going to work for you in terms of results. I know your dad's going to be stoked after a few months when we get the data back. And yeah, man, I'd love to do it with you. So I know you got to kick this up to him. What I'll do is I'll send you this slideshow so you can go over that.
Well, hey, do me a favor too. I was going to ask
Sure.
this at the end. I would like for you to send me over this Zoom call
Yeah,
so
I
I
can
can
do it.
just I can email it to him and say, watch this.
Cool. Yeah, easy.
My other kind of went a couple different rabbit holes. Where was I going with that question? So we currently use Hammer. Sounds to
Oh,
me like
really?
you guys, yeah. Honestly, I hate it, but it helps.
Really?
Um, the CRM that you guys use, do you guys have autoresponders and whatnot?
We
Or is
do.
it just drip campaigns that you're running?
It's like drip campaigns, and then when the response comes, we have one of your guys jump on it.
Okay.
And that's what we've seen to work best. We have turned on the drip sequences, I mean the autoresponders, and they just like kind of go in circles, man. And like then a salesperson doesn't actually respond or see it, and then it just kind of ends up like being
Well, I'm
falling
I'm
flat.
wondering if I shift. Here's where I'm going with this question. Currently, our lead flow, they come in, everything goes to Hammer, and everything goes to Selly. Selly has nothing automated. There's no sequences for text or email. However, Hammer, they'll do their thing. They'll continue talking. My question is if my leads, when they come in, they're going to get Hammer and get auto responses, and then when they come in, they're also going to be getting your drip campaign as well. I'm sure you've had dealerships that have ran into this. Do you recommend guys just shut off the autoresponders, or what are your thoughts there?
Yeah, I recommend because it's all going in Zelly right now.
Selly, yeah,
Selly.
and Hammer. So if you think about it, I don't know the back end stuff; it's above my pay grade. But we had Hammer and Selly, two different softwares,
Hmm.
connect to our cars for sale, our car gurus, our car facts. Every last lead that comes from any of those places goes to Hammer, and then they start auto responding. Converse, and on the same token, all those same leads that came through go straight to Selly, and then my salesman works off of them. So simultaneously, somebody inquires on one of our cars, they're getting Hammer's BS autoresponder, and then they also get my salesman reaching out to them, and it can kind of be a catastrophe of, I thought I was texting this number, I thought I was talking to so and so, and
Yeah.
then to add fuel to the fire, we're going to have your drip campaigns. So I'm trying to get ahead
Yeah.
of that and think proactively, because I know it's a question that's going to be coming my way when I present this to my boss.
I would probably recommend turning it off, especially if you guys aren't seeing as a collective that you're getting a lot of results from having the autoresponder on. If it's not bringing people in the door consistently, then it's going to be worth it to just go over here and then we can toggle on the autoresponders in our system in a very like as we work together more, like there's a whole back end that's I mean, like you literally can go in here and train a bot, like tell it what to say and how to respond and all that. It's got suggestive AI, like, autopilot. So it's not my favorite thing. Just basically, we've tested it in some stores. Even we've tested one for 6 months, and after 6 months, like it didn't really increase anything. Like it actually decreased how many people we connected with on phone calls. Like our text message connection was way up, our text back and forth were way up, but the people we actually got on the phone in the store was down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the responses are never about you. It's very generic.
exactly.
Question for you. So your management fee is $2,200. Do you have a different package that's cheaper?
No, no, we don't. We sometimes can find some wiggle room in there, but the tracking system is like it costs a lot to run and manage, and it's really important to do too because I don't want you guys to not have that clarity. So with that, with the graphics, with everything else, if one thing that we could potentially do if it's just a budget question is we could look
It
at
is, just so you know.
yeah. What are you working with, do you think, on average estimate?
Uh, it,
Yeah, yeah. I'd say like if you guys were able to come in and commit to a 6 month deal, then we could look at lowering the month to month. The first month, I can't go any lower than 2,000. Otherwise, I lose money. So if, like I want to work with you guys, I know you're going to crush it with this. So, money is the easy part, man. If you guys want this, if you guys are sold on this, we'll work something out. We're not the cheapest because what we do is quality and you know how it goes. But yeah, like I said, I mean potentially, it's a very fair price, but I just know that you're going and you have budgets and you're trying to get this thing tried out. So if we could start at 2K a month, I could lock you guys in there and then do a $50 a day ad spend. That's going to put you at 3,500 a month total allocation, and it doesn't come out all at once. You're already going to be getting leads as you're spending money because of the ad spend. Comes out in a day-to-day budget. 3,500, you know that we close 2 car deals and you're making money off that. So if you and I just focus on making sure that we do 2 to 3 deals from these leads, no matter what, then you can show, hey, this thing is making money. It seems like a lot, but actually, plus you're going to get the awareness, the exposure, people walking in, more people knowing about you, more reviews, all that.
um, okay. All information to present to the boss man.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
You'll be sending over a follow-up email with what you just said, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll send that over to you right now.
My last question, as far as getting more Google reviews and Facebook reviews, because let's be real, 70% review rate on Facebook is not all that enticing. Do you have ways to get more reviews prior to really firing up ad spend
Yep.
and sending
Absolutely.
people to our page?
Absolutely. We helped one local business go from 16 reviews to 66 reviews in 2 days, just by doing this.
Talk to me.
Basically, yeah, we have review here in the reputation area. It has all your reviews here. Like I just got a bad review the other day from a previous employee. So what I'll do then is I'll go in here and this will give me a link that I set up in the back end. So now I can go in here and I can send a review request and I can just type you in here and it's going to pull you up right there and send. And now it's going to send you a text with a review request and that review request. So happy with the Shift Social reviews mean the world to us. And that review link should send you to our review page, but I forgot. I updated my business recently when my address changed.
You're good.
So
You're good. You're good.
yeah,
I
yeah,
follow
yeah,
though.
yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, that's all, man. So that works really well. What we do is we bake that into the post-sale follow-up process. You mark a customer as sold, it's going to automatically trigger a review request to be sent to them. If they mark higher than a 5-star, then they're going to go straight to Google or Facebook. If they mark like a 2-star or lower, then they're going to go into like a feedback form. And that's the way we do it for review management. If you want to get it faster, get more reviews, then what you do is you cherry pick some of the best customers that you've had and you just go through and send them the link through the system. And you can automate it, but if you send out 50, 60 different reviews, you're bound to get 5, 10, just asking customers for it. So
So we
that's what I
send,
recommend.
and I know this is so off topic,
So
but as far as that goes, if you don't have a Gmail account, you can't leave a Google review, or at least that's my understanding. If I just send them that link that you just showed me, and if they try to score me like 1 because they're pissed or something, it won't show up on Google. Tell me more about that.
yeah, it's like an
And
intermediary, and I don't have it set up on this account specifically, but it's like this miniature intermediary. Let me see here if it'll show us. So okay, right here, custom link, and then you put the link, and it's like this review tool. But you could choose Facebook, Google, and automatically balance reviews from multiple socials. Oh, nice. Or it'll go between Google and Facebook. But yeah, there's this toggle that we put on. Okay, it's just right here. That here's where it's at. Where it puts this on, and when they click on this, it'll go in and they'll be able to register 1-star, 2-star, and based on their response, then that's going to send them. If they mark high, then they go to Google, Facebook. If they mark low, they go to a feedback form. So I don't have it built out in here where I can demo, like show you, but it's just like a page, like it's basically just like this, but it
if
shows
we were to integrate
stars.
all of our leads and all of our lead flow, not only from what you're going to generate, but what we currently get from our paid sources,
Yep.
it's kind of plug and play, right? With the campaigns you have set up, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we got to verify the phone number, and that takes a few weeks. Okay, so we got to buy a local number for you, and then we have to get it registered with like the phone company with your LLC. And that's the
Sure.
only kink. After that, yeah, it's plug and play. I mean, like I can literally go here and look, I got 5,000 leads if I wanted to. I could just come and say send SMS. It only lets me send total 5,000 a day, so obviously I wouldn't do that, but I could if I wanted to just go come and say hi to 5,000 people all at once through text on the phone.
Yeah, if you want to, just throw my Facebook link in there and ask for a review. Appreciate you, dude. I'm
Yeah,
just
dude. Hey guys, if you like our business, everybody's like, what the heck is this?
who's Westplex? All right, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, I think I got all the information I need. What I'll do is I'll send the recording you're going to send me to the boss man. Have him spend some time this evening or tomorrow evening, listen to it, write down questions. I'll come up with some questions that I have myself. Hop on a quick call and hopefully move forward, man.
Cool, brother. Yeah, man. It seems like it'd be really cool to work with you, and I know that you guys will have success with this. So just yeah, man, you know what to do, and I'll get you all the information you need. I did send you. Oh, whoops, I just sent myself that. I meant to send it to you. So I'm sending you the proposal over, and I will just let you know that the shift scale 2.0 or 3.0 that I'm talking to you about is going to look a little bit different than what's in this. This is just a base point, so you have all the deliverables in one spot. When you're ready to sign up, let me know, and I'll send you the actual invoice for this. It's all the same stuff. We just made an update recently. So we used to have 2 different packages. One was 2K, one was 3K. Now I've condensed everything down in the 2250 package. So you'll see here what's included in the done for you scale. This is everything that's included in the same package. So it's all the same deliverables. It's all the same, terms and conditions. The difference is going to be in the pricing. So don't pay through here. I'll send you the actual invoice that'll have everything consolidated into one. So just so you know.
Okay. Any additional information you'd like to share about the setup? What does that actually entail? Coming to market, how long does it take to actually get some leads out or some ad spend out there and get some results?
7 days to launch your ads from the time you sign up. 48 hours, you should have leads coming in. 3 weeks is basically usually when people sell their first car. Some people do it faster. Some people do it in 10 days. Some people have done it in 48 hours. but usually 3 weeks is when you start seeing sales come in. You'll get leads right away.
Can you give me a little bit more information on how we can tailor our money for end market versus catering or what's the word I'm looking for here?
Versus more top of funnel, yeah. So what
Correct.
we do for the in-market shoppers is really just cater our messaging towards if it's time for you to get into a new vehicle and you're looking at something a little bit older but still reliable, then check us out. XYZ factor, showing the different inventory pieces that we've got, talking about buying cycles, conversion metrics, different things to get somebody to actually make that conversion. It's just being a little bit sharper on the messaging, man. All of the targeting comes down to messaging. Well, there is some ways, but there's no cheap and affordable way to just target a specific buyer on Facebook. So what we have to do is just make our messaging super crisp and clean and catch those people. Once those people start engaging with it, it's going to feed the algorithm, and so it can go and find more people like that. So your targeting actually comes through the way that we tailor the ads, and that's why we'll take the time on the onboarding call to figure out how exactly we need to tailor the ads for you guys. But yeah, I've got that noted down about, more locally owned, family owned, in-market shoppers. So pushing the inventory, pushing the specials, first-time buyers, buying a car for your kid, all that stuff. So we would just incorporate all that into the campaign and make sure that that's front of mind for you.
Sounds good, brother. Hey, appreciate the information. Appreciate your time. Like I said, I should be reaching out to you guys here within the next couple days. Just got to get the boss man some time to review the video you're sending me.
Got it, man. I'll upload it right after this, and then I'll send you the Google Drive link, okay?
Sounds good, brother.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. Great to meet you, man. Take care. We'll talk to you soon, okay?